And walking in, and they're off. They race away then. They've got 8 to jump this time in this Unibet Hurdle. And as they get away, Brentford Hope, pale jacket and darker sleeves, is the leader as they run towards number 1 of the 8. Constitution Hill is about 2 lengths behind him in second place. The green and white colours in the centre of the field is Fils du Dari, runs in third. White and brown jacket then for Spirits Bay will be about 2 lengths behind him and holds fourth position, and this means the lighter green and white of Joyeux Machin is the back marker of the quintet as they continue on the long run between flights numbers 1 and 2 in this Unibet Hurdle. So it is Brentford Hope. Johnny Burke shows in front, about 2-3 lengths ahead. Nico de Boinville on Constitution Hill running in second place as they come then to flight number 2, 1 circuit to go when they take this. Behind the leading duo, Fils du Dari were in the centre of the trio. Probably loses third place now to Spirits Bay, nearest to the grandstand. The brown hoops on white, and then Joyeux Machin in the stripes, green and white, is still the back marker of the quintet as they run away then towards the far side. At one stage there would have been a good 10-12 lengths first to last. Now there's only about 7 lengths between the leader and the back marker. They continue to be leader Brentford Hope and back marker though Joyeux Machin. Running away to the far side, they have flights 3, 4 and 5 to take in a line as they run to the far side of the course. Brentford Hope the leader by about 2 lengths. White jacket and black cap of Constitution Hill in second place. Behind those, best turned out winner Fils du Dari, green and white colours. The white with the brown hoops of Spirits Bay, probably just in fact going through into third place. And now there's only 4 lengths between the lot of them. Joyeux Machin continues to be the back marker of the quintet. They're running on then towards flight number 4 with Brentford Hope in front. Now Constitution Hill is taken to the outside of him and probably just landed in front there. They are then followed by Fils du Dari, who's definitely third now. Spirits Bay is a length and a half behind him as they come to flight number 5. Joyeux Machin is the back marker. Already a 3-length lead for Constitution Hill, going on from his rivals as he runs up towards the top of the hill. He has 3 more to jump from here. Now that's 6 or 7 lengths. Brentford Hope, who led in the early strides, runs now in second place. Fils du Dari is behind him in third. A light green sleeves up against the running rail is Joyeux Machin, who has joined Spirits Bay. They're in 4th and 5th places. Still a long way from home, but only 3 more to jump. And Constitution Hill comes to the third last flight of hurdles with a lead of about 7-8 lengths. Second position is Brentford Hope as the leader comes to the top of the hill. Fils du Dari is a length further back in third, and virtually together 4th and 5th places. Green and white Joyeux Machin, the brown and white of Spirits Bay. 2 more to jump from here. Now it's 10 lengths. Turning left-handed then at the top of the hill in this Unibet Hurdle, and Constitution Hill clear from Brentford Hope running in second position. He's in second by about a length and a half or so to Fils du Dari in third. And then in 4th position is Spirits Bay, and Joyeux Machin is good 4 lengths further back. Downhill on towards the second last. With Constitution Hill continuing in a clear lead. Not gone any further clear, probably less than 10 ahead at the moment. Nico de Boinville has had a look round. He's only got 1 more flight of hurdles to take. Brentford Hope and Fils du Dari are together in second and third. They've just begun to go clear from Spirits Bay in 4th and Joyeux Machin in 5th position. This is the home turn, and Constitution Hill with a lead of 5 or 6 lengths. Brentford Hope and Fils du Dari, second and third places together. They have got a little bit closer to Constitution Hill. Spirits Bay is behind those on the left. They've 1 more flight of hurdles to take. Joyeux Machin continues to be in 5th position. 1 flight to jump then. Constitution Hill comes down towards the final floor. Oh! Gave you a fright, gave us all a fright, but he landed clear by about 4 or 5 lengths. Brentford Hope in second position, ridden along to try and get on turns, but Constitution Hill coasts along in front. 10th run over hurdles. 10th victory. Constitution Hill has won the Unibet Hurdle from Brentford Hope in second, Spirits Bay in third, Fils du Dari in 4th.
First number 1, Constitution Hill.
Again, the crowd is packed around the winner's enclosure to give the 2023 champion hurdle winner a huge round of applause.
I've seen less people congratulate Cheltenham Festival winners than this. No, seriously, I think, you know, that shows the draw and the magnitude of him as a racehorse.
definitely. And certainly the sound that echoed around the racecourse at the last says that lots of people were watching him really closely. There we are. So that is Nico de Boinville explaining to Nicky Henderson how it was won. And Michael Butley there as well.
I think it was a relief that we didn't have a Goshen moment, to be honest. I know I have a vested interest in the race, but that would have been a bit of a sickener.
As you say, given the magnitude of the mistake, he barely bothers him.
No, it doesn't seem to.
It's going to spoil his front page, though, isn't he? Or his back page for all the tabloids with the photographers gathered there.
Oof. That's how much scope he has, though, isn't it? To get, mere mortals don't get over a mistake like that.
Generally, he is a fantastic jumper.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Too good for his own good sometimes.
Yeah. I think because there might almost be a little bit of it because he's been out on his own so long, and there hasn't been anything to keep him occupied.
Definitely.
Almost.
Yeah.
Bored.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because when you're schooling at home, you're not jumping over that many hurdles, are you?
No.
It's and that in effect is what it was, and sort of also maybe an element of confusion as well, because that you've been breezing around and then coming into the last you're arsed up, and do you know what I mean? It was just an odd set of circumstances really, and it's a mistake that I'm readily forgiving on his body of work and also the particular circumstances of this race.
And I bet he's gone over a flight of hurdles quicker at Seven Barrows or the schooling grounds quicker than he was going to the last there as well. So it might have been the fact that he's half speed that's probably just lack of concentration.
Kind of what I'm getting at, absolutely. There he is posing in photos. Nicky Henderson, shaking the attentions of Nicky Henderson off. I thought I was coming here for a race. Instead, I got a schooling round. I thought I'd keep it interesting at the last. And now I'm thinking about posing for photos. So the good thing is that Constitution Hill has won here. And the other good thing was the thing that we knew at the start of the day, that he was well enough and far enough forward in his training to be able to take this en route, trying to regain his champion hurdle crown.
A round of applause continuing here after Constitution Hill makes it 10 from 10 and Unibet Hurdle registered as the international. How good was that?
Yeah, it was good, bar the last.
Yeah.
Gave everyone a half stack, and myself included.
Normally he likes to come up and let fly, but I suppose if it was a better race, as in if you were really going for it.
You're dead right. He was just half asleep.
Yeah.
I'd say if I'd woken him up after the second last, he wouldn't have even, be going forward. But he's doing it so easy. I mean, I just said to the boss, we're going to have to work him next week because he's had an easy time of it there.
Brentford Hope took you along early, but as you swung into the back straight, it looked like you were he was wanting to get into a fight and go on, so you just gradually let him stride on.
Well, he's gone and parked the bus as soon as we turned down the back, so I just thought, it's just he's got to have a run, so may as well crack on and
All these good horses you've rode, but like this fella's just a bit special, isn't he?
He is special. As I've always said, he's a horse of a lifetime, and but everything went to plan, bar the last.
Yeah, and felt as good as ever.
As good as ever, if not, I don't know if he can be better, but good.
Well done.
Thanks.
Joined now by Nicky Henderson after watching Constitution Hill making a perfect 10 from 10 in the Unibet Hurdle. How was that to watch?
He was very good. Of course he was. He was, once he gets the bit between his teeth, as they say, he was often was nothing. There was no point in holding him up from there on. There was nothing going to take him along. So he enjoyed himself. If anything, I suppose he was just getting a bit dreamy at the last. And
at least he fiddled it. If it was a champion hurdle and he was really racing, he would have been fine.
I think that's what Nico said. He said I should have really given him a boot and woken him up. But why?
Nico says you're going to have to work him a bit next week.
He says I've got to work him tomorrow, but I think we'll... No. Having come here and done that, then it makes our life a lot easier. As long as he's all right tomorrow, it makes our life a lot easier now for the next... We get an easy week, and then we could... It just saves an awful lot of galloping at home. He does need the work, though. He's just a different sort of person again at the moment. He's sort of rougher and tougher in a funny way, and he's really enjoying what he's doing, and we pretend we're enjoying what we're doing, and it's great when it's done, and it's great to see the crowd here today, because...
I was just going to say to you, when he entered the parade ring, and then when he came back in after the race, behind us here, how they appreciate him.
Well, that's what's special, and I know, we all missed him a lot last year. Nobody missed him more than Michael and all at Seven Barrows did, so... to come back and to be able to come here again, because I didn't think at Kempton this was probably a likely step, but he was just so well, you had to do it. And everybody connected with him has just been so happy with him that it seemed the obvious thing to do, and everybody can have another day out with him, and that's special.
6.5 weeks away from the Champion Hurdle. Your record in the Champion Hurdle is imperious. From CU then, triple winner. It wasn't very easy to train, to Punjabi, to Binocular, to Bouvidere, to Epitont, to this fella. But what went on last year, obviously your horses were under the Clyde Cheltenham week. Would it be more special? Could it be the sort of pinnacle if we can get him back to, at the Champion Hurdle again?
Well, last year was just one of those nightmares, and as you say, we've got 5 or 6 weeks to go. These won't be comfortable 5 or 6 weeks. We're very lucky. We have him, and we've got quite a good crew to join him, I hope. But it's now our job to get them there in the form they're in at the moment, to be honest with you. But that's the sort of slightly scary thing about it. We know what happened last year, and this time last year we were in a good place, and it all went wrong. We've just got to heads down and try and get them there. As I say, as they are now, they're in great form. Everybody has done a terrific job. I mean, it's been a good winter so far, and it's great, and that's due to big teamwork.
And yourself, I speak on behalf of every racing fan. I really hope to see you and him back here in 6.5 weeks. Very well done.
Thank you.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.